The farming and life simulator genre has been rapidly evolving in the recent years, and now there are plenty of high quality games available on the Switch. It's becoming increasingly challenging for newcomers to stand out of the crowd. Fae Farm, created by Phoenix Labs, is the latest game that gained some attention even before its launch, thanks to its magical concept, RPG elements, and quality of life features that make the challenges of the genre more tolerable and accessible. While Fae Farm takes a few steps in the right direction in this regard, there are some design decisions that make the overall experience less magical than it could be. Fae Farm begins with your character finding a message in the battle from a distant land, in lieu of a brave and adventurous soul with the promise of a warm welcome and a home if someone decides to accept it. They immediately set off on their adventure but end up in a storm and suffer a shipwreck on Arizona. Arizona is not all sunshine and rainbows. Treacherous whirlpools prevent anyone from leaving the island. Thick fog blankets the land, and natural disasters like blizzards and volcanoes have thrown the land into chaos. Despite this, all the inhabitants seem entirely calm and unwilling to do anything themselves. So it's up to you to restore the balance by uncovering various secrets of this land. While it's not a high-stakes narrative filled with unexpected twists that will haunt you for years, I found the story of Fae Farm surprisingly engaging and captivating, serving as a good backdrop for the gameplay. Acquiring new magical spells, recipes, and items as a part of the story gave them more meaning than just acquiring them, as I reached a significant milestone in the game. And it served as a great way to expand the world and gameplay. Progress based on quests is at the core of the Fae Farm, making the hours of work much less exhausting than in other life simulators, which usually either leave you to figure everything out on your own after the initial introduction or drown you in entirely useless tutorials. Fae Farm gives you a series of short main story quests on such basics as farming and fishing, and then leaves secondary tasks like crossbreeding flowers to side quests, which you can completely ignore if you wish. The game strikes an excellent balance between giving you a clear goal to work towards and leaving you entirely to your own devices. While you will need to complete story quests to unlock more advanced tools, gameplay mechanics, and areas, you are not obliged to do so at any specific pace. By the time I reached the fourth chapter of the game, it was already well into summer, as I spent most of my time accumulating funds and I could have reached it much earlier. Fae Farms follows its own time. An in-game day is shorter than a real-life day. The day starts at 6 in the morning, but instead of your character passing out and waking up late the next day if you don't go to sleep too late, it employs an even more inconvenient practice of teleporting your character home and ending the day as soon as the clock strikes midnight. Crafting is also automated, which means you'll spend a lot of time waiting for things to be done. More than once, I found myself wasting time fishing while waiting for seals to finish their work so I could continue exploring dungeons or searching for ore and lumber to upgrade my tools or craft decorative items. Fae Farm is definitely a game worth keeping an eye on. With future content updates already planned and patches, it's still a great game burdened by a few issues. However, due to this, it's currently challenging to justify its price tag, especially above average for this genre. That's all for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to know about my new videos. See you soon!